Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. Past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Ready, blue 80, blue 80. Bring it, 22. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. On 2nd and 9, Ryan. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Ryan's throw caught by Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
20.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. This complete to Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Ready, back 25. Watch the screen, kick.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. On 3rd and goal, Ryan. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over put on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready. 8, read.
In your face.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, Delta. 45. Hit it.
On first down, it's Rudolph. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph. He's going to look deep for Perriman. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to a self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to. It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Looking downfield for It got his man complete. A big play there, Ryan to Jones, 42 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. From the 45 on second down, Ryan into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick, because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
I'm ready.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready? 60 outlaw. 5. 58, come on. Rip right. 58, boys, 58.
On 1st and 10, Rudolph. Catch is made by Harry. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey, see 6.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Check three. Hey, Zoo.
Rudolph just does beat the play clock. Looking for Campbell downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
58. Hey, Alpha. 58, come on. I'm coming.
Out of the gun, Rudolph. And it's complete. Henry. A gain of 20.
Size of these players nowadays at that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football, and that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now, go 58's the mic. Time to go. Night. 58 to Mike.
On first down, Rudolph. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. Tried to drop it in there, but it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick.
You can try and underthrow it and go back shoulder, but your timing has to be impeccable. And here, I think it's much more of a dunk than a designed back shoulder throw.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they work this out past the 25. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. They were probably just looking for a couple yards of breathing room, snapping the ball at their own 2. Well, they got a lot of breathing room.
And even knowing that offenses are as aggressive as they are now in the NFL, you still expect them to run the football in that situation. Why weren't they ready? Instead, it turns into a monster game and gets them way from the shadow of their own end zone.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Come on.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a loss of a yard.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. So on 4th down, they bring on the Michigan man, Matt Wild, to kick it away. Desmond King back deep. Pulled in at the 24. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26. Safe. Alert flare. Hey, Foxtrot.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Now a give coming right is Breida. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Rudolph on 1st down. Catch made here by Campbell. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Rudolph on 1st down. Got a man open, that's Harry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more on that one, and another first down. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there, with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
59,
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
If you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Ryan. This goes to the tight end, Eric Saubert. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Ryan now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Here's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking deep, and for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready. 30 base. 58, right there. Hey, Haywood.
58, somebody. 58.
Yep.
I got one. 58, boys, 58. 58, it's Mike.
Come for you. Hey, Echo.
58's the Mike. Crunch time.
Hit it.
After the interception, here's Rudolph. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Here we go, D.
Speed trip.
Here's Rudolph. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Badgley able to punch this one through. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
3 down, 3 down. 58 to Mike.
Team spill. Ready?
Rita, he'll try the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
He's not going to give me.
Hey, orbit.
Here's Rudolph. He's got this one complete to Perriman.
That's where you belong.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Go. And 58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to go.
Rudolph. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line.
60 outlaw.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Hey.
58's the mic. 58.
Topper. Hey, seam 6. 5.
Rudolph looking to throw it. And it'll be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
Let him know. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic.
Now it's Rudolph. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Right back to him on first down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Mike 27. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? Give me some.
Bravo.
Here we go. Hey, check Mike 27. Let's go.
Get it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Come on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Whip. Watch.
Hey, foxtrot.
from his goal line here. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And they'll get him down up past the 15. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
But it appears that they read to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now Rudolph looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Yes, yes.
On the delay, here's Breida. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Well, that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Not here. Hey, Haywood. Check 45 to Mike.
Rudolph looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
You draw quarters. Hey, echo. Ready?
They will snap it to Rudolph. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Hey, watch this. Recon, 132 fighter.
Now a handoff to Miller. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run it again with Miller. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And an alley to run. And to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Now it's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Ryan. Complete to Jones. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Look at me, zipper. 5.
On first down, here's Breida. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try to finish off the game.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Miller. Miller with first down and more. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, and it's got him in the lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, spinning away. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one. And the ball is knocked out and picked up by the Chargers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line, that's where they'll take over. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here. We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around. Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you? You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Ryan now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand. Rudolph now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Second and 10, Rudolph again. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep, and that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
25, check 25, check 25. Mike 27.
On third down, a run from Breida. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
25. Let's go tight end. Let's go right here now. Wait. All right, 25.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's going to go down again. Joey Bosa in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. And he'll give it here to his running back. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Hey, we haven't been around the entire time football's been played, but we have studied our history, and there have been some great backs who've been accused of running out of bounds to protect themselves. Well, back in the day, many people didn't like that. But nowadays, take care of the football, show some intelligence, live to fight another down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's a give to Miller. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the home team here, the win will be their 12th now on the campaign. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they go out with a bit of a whimper as they wrap up a very trying 3-13 season. And this front office will have plenty of work to do.